General Manager Forehead here, and I am back here today with episode 1 of our Knicks rebuilding franchise here on the channel. So most of you know why I'm wearing this hat for obvious reasons. My hairline is still messed up. But yeah, we're here with the first episodic video or series episode of our Knicks realistic franchise series on the channel. So I've been talking about this. I want to do a Knicks franchise series on the channel. I'm going to make it somehow cinematic. I'm going to make it kind of just formal like this, just talking to you guys and talking about the team. So Kristaps Porzingis will not be playing at least till April or mid-March. I most likely might just send him out the whole year. We don't want to rush him back for injury. Even though it's a video game, he's not going to get injured right now because he's currently not injured. We're going to go with the real-life aspect of this. We're also going to be the coach. Yes, we're going to technically have David Fizdale as the coach, but for now, I will be making the moves as the head coach. And I'm very excited to do the rotations and actually not have an incompetent head coach currently, Fizdale, and rebuild this team. This will be multiple episodes. Obviously, this will be a lot of episodes because this Knicks team is nowhere near winning a title. So you guys can let me know your suggestions after every episode, what we should do with the players, who should get more minutes, who should get less minutes, who we should look at in the draft, who we should look at in free agency. This is just gonna be the introduction episode. I might play maybe a fourth quarter of a game here. That's what I'm gonna usually do. If I will be playing games, it'll be like the last 6-7 minutes of a fourth quarter. I really won't be playing full games because I'm not really that type of guy to just sit down and edit that. It's just not fun for me, and these videos will come out a lot less frequently. So yeah, after every episode, I want you guys to let me know in the comments what you want me to do with the team. Also, if I didn't mention already, let's see if we can get 3,000 likes for episode 2. I was going to do 4,000. I even thought about 5,000. But I know you guys can hit 3,000, so hit 3,000 if you guys want episode 2 out. And if you're really excited about this series, it's going to be long, it's going to be fun, and hopefully you guys show the support. Hopefully we can crack almost 1,000 likes on every single video going forward and 20,000 views. That'd be really cool. So if you guys just keep showing the support, I'm going to be wanting to put this out a lot off. Alright, this game is annoying. So I did actually release Luke Cornett. I don't really fit or find a spot for him on this team in the future. Now, I don't really like the dude. I think he's soft. I think he's weak around the rim. He's not a good defender. He's a cool shooter for a 6'11", skinny center, but we don't need one of those on the team. So, Trier, it was weird. I couldn't find him in my rotation. I couldn't call him up from the G League. I couldn't send him down. I tried editing his contract, nothing. So I had to release him and sign him. So that's why his contract's currently at $9 million. I will edit that down to a couple 100,000, but that's why it's like that for now, just so you don't get confused. Alright guys, I have solidified our starting lineup, and this is what it's going to be for the remainder, or currently right now. So you're going to notice one guy won't be in here, and that's Mitchell Robinson. I think Mitchell Robinson is very raw. He's not ready for real life NBA, and he will be in the G League for the remainder of this year. He'll be up as our backup center, starting center, wherever we're going to view him as next year, but he will be in the G League for pretty much for the current state, and probably the remainder of the year unless an injury happens, because we are third on bigs, which I will address later on, but not at the moment. So currently, we are playing our top 10 pick from a year ago, 33 minutes, the most on the team. I'm developing this dude, and we're going to make him at least a George Hill at the minimum. I would like to make him into a Drew Holiday. George Hill at the minimum. I'm not giving him do not plays. We're not pulling a David Fizdale here. We're going to develop him by starting the dude. He is going to be on the team next year. Neither like those other 2 point guards like Moody and Trey Burke, so I want him getting the most minutes. Tim Hardaway Jr., I'm not a fan of at all. He's clearly our best player, though. Not our most efficient player, but clearly our best player. As also he is on our biggest contract currently, so he will be getting 32 minutes a night. In the offseason, I will address what I want to do with him. If a trade somehow comes up and I can move him, I will definitely hop on it. But for now, he's going to be here. He's our best player. He'll be getting 32 minutes a night. Dotson is going to be starting at the 3. He's only getting 20 minutes currently. I do plan on that going up. Knox will be starting at the 4. Vonleh will be starting at the 5. A little bit surprising, I know. I did have a lineup of Vonleh and Canner, but we're so thin on big men. I can only start one, and one will be coming off the bench. So Canner will be the one coming off the bench. 26 minutes a night. Trier will be our 6, or kind of our true 6-man, with getting 23 a night. Moutier 18 tonight as our backup point guard. Courtney Lee, 14. Hazonia will be the last man in the rotation, 14. Trey Burke is currently hurt in real life, so I'm not going to put him back in the lineup yet until he's back in real life, and we can even find what we want to do with Trey Burke, because clearly I don't even want Moutier. So Moutier's trade value is somewhat solid, and I can move him for a second-round pick at the deadline. I might do that. So then we could play Burke and not have to worry about him. But, yeah, this is currently good with the rotation. I will be setting up scoring options. First one will be Tim Hardaway Jr., second one will be Kevin Knox, third one will be Damian Dotson. Even though I'm not the biggest, I don't think Frank Ntilikina is an ISO guy. So I'm not going to make him one of these. Actually, I'm not even going to have a third scoring option. It's going to be Hardaway then Knox. So it'll be no preference for number 3. And yeah, that is our current rotation. As a team that is currently not looking good in the playoffs, we have currently the 5th worst record in the NBA, so we're currently on pace for the 5th pick in the NBA draft. Obviously, the lottery is going to change all of that, and this is a small sample size. We've only played 27 games, so we'll see where that takes us. But if we do look at some prospects, I will be interested come draft time. We'll currently mock drafts as the 5th pick, have a point guard. That won't be happening. 2K has this Nasir Little. That could be a guy that I do look at. Bol, okay. Because we got to remember, Kristaps Porzingis will be coming back. We'll be paying him a lot of money in this offseason. It depends where I like him going forward, either as a power forward or a center. That will determine a lot for this team. But if we do look at some prospects that I am a fan of that you can keep an eye on, Zion Williamson is one. But I do play, if we end up with the 5th pick, I plan on him going way before that. So him and RJ Barrett, 2 best players in this draft. I would be lucky to have either of them. Sekou Doumbia out of France, I do like as maybe a stretch 4 guy. Also a good defender. Could pair him up nicely with Kristaps. And then we could keep Kevin Knox at the 3. Nasir Little, mentioned before, I do like him. I kind of view him more of a small forward. He's a lot bigger than that. Charles Bassey would be kind of interesting, either as a center or as a power forward. I would view him as a center if we did draft him, because then I would probably keep Kristaps as a power forward. Not looking at point guard. Ryu Hachimura, I think we would get a better draft selection than that. He's from Gonzaga. Bol. Now, this would be an instance where we'd keep Kristaps a power forward. Naz Reid, same thing. Okay, Cam Reddish. I was going to scroll over to him in the small forward section because I couldn't find him. He's somebody I really like. Kevin Porter Jr. Did not know he was in this draft class. But since he is, I do like him a lot. From USC, but we'll see. I hope we have a top 5 pick that will hopefully come to us. If we do look at our salary cap table, Enes Kanter, this will probably be his last year. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'll probably go through what I view on these guys currently. Stuff will change though. Kanter, I view on this. This will be his last year as a New York Knick, unless he comes back on a super team-friendly deal, which I don't expect. Tim Hardaway Jr., obviously, if the right trade happens in the offseason to a team that needs a wing and has the cap space, I would even take like a year, like an expiring deal worth above $15 million in return. That would be interesting. Courtney Lee is somebody I do try to move heavy at the deadline. I know Memphis would be interested. Philly would be interested, but that second year does hurt a lot of teams, so we'll see what that comes. You guys can let me know trade suggestions that teams would be looking at Courtney Lee at the deadline. Trier, I would like to bring back. I'm going to edit his contract to be making $800K. But it depends what he's going to ask for in 2K, because it's going to be a lot. But I will be editing contracts too. Like, what gives me, like, what I like about my league control is I can fix some of these overalls. Like, I actually might, I'm going to fix Damian Dotson's overall. I'm going to bump it up a little bit, because he's currently a 72. I'm going to give him like a 75, because he's a lot better than what a 72 is in real life. And then contracts, like, if I sign a guy, if I want to re-sign a guy that I know in real life he's going to get like $7 million, and in this game it's stupid and he asks for $20 million, I'm going to edit this contract where it's going to give him $7 million. Lance Thomas has a team option. I will be declining that. In real life, he doesn't have a team option, I'm pretty sure, but it's in real life he has $1 million guaranteed for next year, where the Knicks are going to cut him anyway, probably. Hazonia, not looking like I'm going to bring him back, but all will change. Kristaps, obviously Max Dale is probably coming his way. Ron Baker, probably last year as a Knick. Moutier, same thing. Frank, hoping he'll be our future point guard here. Knox, hopefully a future small forward here. Trey Burke, we'll see. I would like to bring him back, but we'll see. Noah Vonleh, I really like him in real life. I do plan on trying to bring him back in this game. Mitchell Robinson, he's under team control for a while. Dotson, under team control for next year. Hicks, don't really like, and Hernangomez is currently not on the team in general. Yeah, I don't know what else I could really show you guys. Our staff, don't Don't really know if this guy's our assistant coach in real life, but we'll see. As Fizdale, I'll monitor him, what he's going to be for this team. So, actually, I kind of want to maybe play around with this team a little bit. Maybe hop into a fourth quarter of this game. If we're losing, we're losing. I kind of hope we're losing. I kind of want to tank. I obviously not going to openly saying it as a GM. Oh, we want to lose, but we might want to lose on purpose. That's what I don't like in real life. Maybe Fizdale still trots out these veteran starting lineups because he wants to keep his job and he doesn't want to just lose. But tanking and or player development is an excuse to tank, and it's a best of both worlds. You're playing your players with promise that are going to be here next year, and you're losing on top of it. It's a win-win. So I do play on Hall of Fame. I also forgot to show you guys the sliders, which I will be showing you guys after this game ends. Kemba hits a 3 right there. Okay. Frank Ntilikina with a 7.3 rebound, 4 assist performance. I'm okay with that because I know the dude plays elite D. Maybe not like a lot of people will realize because they don't watch Knicks games. All right, kick it out to Courtney. Courtney with the jumper. That's his shot. There we go, Courtney. Obviously, just him playing is just him trying to improve his trade value. And I would like to get him on a winning team. I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't know what team would be really open to do it or to taking on his contract for 2 years. But I will take a 1-year deal to make the contracts work. Here's Tony Parker currently on Courtney Lee, who's I feel like a lot better than a C perimeter D in real life. It's kind of why the Knicks signed him from Charlotte, right? There we go. Good D, Courtney Lee. Good rebound, Canner. Let's run the floor. Kick it a Hardaway. Up to Courtney Lee. Courtney Lee again from downtown. Okay, no. But we are tied 94-94 with 3 minutes to go. I did put in the starting lineup, so they're going to be coming in. Vonleh, who I do love what he's doing for the Knicks in real life. He's currently got 8 points and 14 rebounds right now. He's playing with heart in real life, energy, hustle, which is nice. Ooh, pick and roll with Frank. Canner, you want to roll to the rack? Okay, or not. All right, Marvin Williams on Frank. This is kind of an ISO, or kind of a mismatch. Here we go. Frank to the rim. All right, we get a foul call. No and one, but we're getting free throws for Frank Ntilikina, which you want to see from your star point guard. Okay, free throws are a problem with this Knicks team. If you look at Knox, if you look at even Ntilikina, if you look at Robinson in real life, they are a problem. Dotson's got 7 points, but no rebounds, no assists. And Knox! Kevin Knox has 25 points. You love to see that. You love to see that. So Batum here, currently in the game. Dotson, definitely better than a D+ perimeter D in real life. Like, that's something I do want to switch to at least a C+. Okay, good trap there. Stay on Batum. Okay, how did he get that pass in? I don't know. Maybe it's that D+ perimeter D. All right, well, we're still going to play through Hardaway a little bit, as I think he is our best playmaker. Like I said in the beginning of the video, not our most efficient playmaker, but Hardaway from downtown. Oh, good rebound. Vonleh throws it up. That's what Vonleh does. He's got 10 points, 15 rebounds, 2 assists on the night. As Jeremy Lamb just knocked it down a 3, we are currently down by 4. Now, Kevin Knox with 25 points. Kind of want to give him the ball now. Kind of want to see what he can do on a former number 2 overall pick, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Let's get a pick from Vonleh. He's currently the starting center. Get a good screen. Not really. All right, not good at all. Here goes Hardaway. Jeremy Lamb on him. Hardaway to the rack, get up there, and no good, which is kind of a typical Hardaway move. Obviously, I'm going to be trying to win all these games. Hardaway's got 11 points and 6 assists. Kemba, what is Frank's perimeter D? It's a B. Jeremy Lamb. Okay, good rebound, Knox. That's his height right there, helping out his length, his wingspan. All right, Knox. Ooh, I was going to take a 3. Can we get a good screen again? Maybe. Try to work a pick and roll with Knox. Clearly, it's not working. And we get a jump ball. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know who got that. I think it was Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. So we got Knox versus him. And usually in jump balls, I'm not good because my guy usually delays. Does not happen here, but they do win it. Hardaway, nice job trying to steal the ball from Zeller. Good hustle there. All right. Ntilikina, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Knox with the 25 point performance is what I love to see. Now we're getting slopped. This is something the Knicks also can't do in real life, is close out games. They do a very good job at keeping games competitive, and they just can't close them out. I don't know, just doesn't really work out. Let's get a screen on the other side here. Frank to the rack. Frank Ntilikina going to the line. That's what you like to see, the aggressiveness from Frank. He has some confidence in the dude. Knocks on the first, has a chance to go for double digits here if he knocks this one down. And he does just that. 10 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists for Frank Ntilikina on a, I don't even know what month it worked. I guess December night, yeah. Yeah, this is actually tonight's game. Knicks are playing the Hornets tonight. I did use start today because I believe start today is fixed. And yeah, so Kemba has a chance to put in a dagger here. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Frank is the guy I want on him out of anybody, our best defender. And Hardaway on Lamb. This is a mismatch. Hardaway with that D, perimeter D. And Lamb misses that, but, oh, we do get the board. Okay, kick it to Knox. Knox, can you run up the floor? We got to score quickly. Knox to the rack. All right, going to the line. If he knocks down both, which Knox isn't the best free throw shooter in the world, he has a chance for 27. First one is up and good. We would have to foul right away and hope they miss a free throw, and Knox makes them both very nice, so we got a foul immediately. Well, this game is kind of stupid and didn't realize I was spamming this home button for me to foul, so we only have 0.7 seconds, and that's probably game. We have 0.3 seconds to hit a 3. You know, it would have been nice having like 3 seconds because that's when I spammed this to foul. So I think we're out of luck here. I don't think that's enough time to win this game. I guess we'll throw another 3-point lineup, which consists of Lance Thomas, who's not getting any, okay, a bunch of guys that aren't getting any minutes for us. Why is Lance Thomas even on that team? All right, Cheer. I don't know. I'm surprised Knox is even out here. I don't even think I'm going to have enough time. Yep. Wasn't even worth getting a shot off. So I do want to show you guys the sliders for this. We got teammate chemistry on. We got road changes off. That's the only thing I touched from here. Did not touch any of that. I did turn the salary cap up a little bit, and I turned the inflation rate down, but that's what I always do. We turned off these 2 restrictions. I also turned on trade approval, so any team, I don't want any BS trades going on throughout the week, so I'll get notified for every trade, and I can have the final say for them. Didn't touch anything here. Injuries on, 30% current injury frequency. Didn't touch anything here. Actually, I did. I turned player regression rate down to 40. Didn't touch anything from attributes progression. Hall of Fame, 45. Trade negotiation, 40 here, 40 here. And then I did touch 43, 37. 43-37 if you want to pause and see. I did turn the injuries down because I don't want injuries every week happening. So yeah, that is going to wrap off episode 1. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Also, 3,000 likes for episode 2 to come out. Let me know what you're excited about, what you're not excited about. Remember, most of these moves are going to be fair and try to be realistic. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect replicate real life. Like, I have one move I think I'm going to try to make in the offseason that I know will already upset people, but I think it could happen in real life. So I'm not going to spoil anything, but we'll get to that. I think we'll probably have 2 more episodes of the regular season. I think next episode could be the trade deadline, or nearing that. So let me know destinations for Courtney Lee. Like I mentioned, I didn't already mention Philly and I mentioned Memphis. So you can let me know what would be good pairs or good trades for those. I'm just gonna take back expiring deals. Maybe a 2nd round pick for Courtney Lee. I wouldn't even say so. I think we could trade him away for basically nothing. I think his value is literally that to us now. So yeah, that is gonna be for me. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, General Manager Forehead did well for episode 1. I hope you guys liked the lineups and stuff. So yeah, that is gonna be for me. Love you guys. See you guys in episode 2. Hopefully.